a Kashanti main who's skeptical about the design change removing slow from RQ, he would then be heavily forced to be Artsform Gauntlet to function. Here's potential to remove Artsform Gauntlet to make to give armor and MR. I mean, I guess that's the thing about the item system YU is like you could say Kashanti's like required to build Iceborne Gauntlet to function. Like I guess I would just say I'm not sure that's true. It just depends on how like reliant he is on that slow. There's a lot of tanks who like are not reliant on Iceborne Gauntlet slow, and you could say, well, that's because they have the slows in their kits. But like I guess what I'm getting at, right, is like there's a lot of other options in the system. That said, though, Iceborne Gauntlet, like it's not necessarily wrong for a character to be reliant on an item if the item heavily supports their fantasy. So as an example, you might say, well, EKKO is reliant on Lichbane, and that's true. But also Lichbane is exactly what EKKO wants, right? It gives him machine proc, it gives him attack speed, decent amount of AP, and like he gets to just chunky with his E, right? So despite the fact that EKKO is bound to Lichbane, it's also something that's like very, very in line with like what he wants to be doing. So the thing I would say about Kassanti is like, if you look at Kassanti's kit, I think one thing that Kassanti actually really enjoys is having a Sheen pattern. Building an item like Trinity Force or Iceborne Gauntlet, you know, and constantly applying the Sheen damage. So I would say I don't think it's necessarily wrong that Kassanti would really want an item like Iceborne Gauntlet. That just seems like it fits in his pattern in a way that would make him really enjoy building it. Now, there's a different problem if like you need Iceborne Gauntlet, but it doesn't feel good on your kit, and that's like maybe we need to think about something there. But I don't think it's necessarily wrong for a character like Kassanti to be bound to an item like Iceborne Gauntlet if it supports the character's gameplay and fantasy in the way that they enjoy.